Are you single?
Yes, I'm very single.
When it comes to romantic relationships you've been in the past, what types of occupations did these males have?
Okay, so my first boyfriend, Caleb, he was a basketball player, and now he's in university for basketball, so did good on that one. Second one, he was a model, but I caught up with him recently, and now he's like working at a car shop or something, so didn't fall through with that one. And those are my only two boyfriends that I've ever had. So I had an athlete and then a model at the time.
Okay. Well, this model, was he in a specific type of category?
He did a lot of catalog, like a lot of stuff for magazines and fashion, stuff like that.
What's that like? What's dating a model really like?
I mean, I feel like it would be the same way if they were to try to describe it about me. Like, it's like you have to be really secure in yourself because there are times that they're going to be working with very attractive women and having to do certain scenes with girls that you may not feel 100% comfortable with, but it's just part of their job, so you kind of have to be secure.
Any pros, any cons when it comes to being in a relationship with a model,
Um,
other than what you've already described?
Pros
Yeah.
is me being a model, like they already understand, so it's not, because whenever you date someone that doesn't really understand, it's kind of harder, and so they already understand. And I would say a con is they can be really cocky and really full of themselves, which is gross at times.
What did you wish you knew before dating a model?
That they definitely think they're hot shit, and that's not it at all. Well, they can think they're hot shit.
Anything else you want to mention about being in a relationship with a model, or question I didn't ask people want to know?
I don't know. I mean, not really. I think you asked a pretty good amount of questions for that.
Okay, how far did this relationship get as far as titles? Was it just boyfriend and girlfriend?
Yeah, we were just boyfriend and girlfriend. We didn't get engaged or anything.
Was there ever talk of engagement?
Duh, they all talk about getting married and stuff.
But you were never popped the question.
No, I was young. I haven't been in a relationship in like 2 years.
How long did this relationship last?
We dated for a year, and then we were on again and off again for like probably 5 months.
And why did things end?
Because I just didn't trust him. And without trust, there's not a relationship there. There's no point in trying to move forward.
Technically speaking, you end things completely, he ends things completely, or it was mutual?
I did, but he kind of mutually agreed. But then he wanted to start things back up, and I kind of was more hesitant with that.
When you guys finally broke, was it good terms between you two, no terms between you two, or bad terms?
It was good terms when we first broke off, but then, I peeped some things afterwards, and I kept going until it was bad terms. But we ended on good terms at first.
If he's just so happening to watch this interview right now, anything you would say to him?
You're a dick. That's it.
When's the last time you spoke to him?
Probably like last February. Yeah.
And for time reference, it's December 2021 now.
Mm-hmm.
February of 2021 or 2020?
February of 2021.
Okay. You found out he's working in a car wash.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
I mean, it was like he's doing well. He has a good position there. But like it just went from how he had a lot of ambition and a lot of things going for him that it was kind of disappointing to see that he had let that go after we broke up.
As far as popularity or maybe as far as the type of level he was at as a model and the level or popularity you were at when you guys were in a relationship? Was one of you guys more advanced than the other at the time?
At first, he was higher than me, and then I passed him, and I kept rising, and he just kind of stayed steady at
Did,
that.
did that have anything to do with the end of the relationship?
No, it's kind of odd because he stopped paying attention to social media as much after we stopped. Which, I don't know.
For you, are you done with models, or are you still open to relationships with a model?
I mean, I'm open. I would rather go for, I don't know. I'd rather go for, like, a lower key, you know, chill. Ideally, like, an athlete. You know, so I could be a NBA wife and just chill. But, you know, I'm open to whatever.
Some people watching this might say that's not a low-key thing.
I mean, it is like a low-key athlete. Like there are the more higher known, and then there are more the, you know, not when I say low-key, I mean like low-key on social media, kind of.
Okay. Low-key position-wise, like a bench player?
No, like a good player, but like just not big on social media and like showing off for social media all the time.
Got it.
Yeah.
Now, you, aside from being in the modeling industry, you're in the influencing industry. You consider yourself a social media influencer.
Mm-hmm.
Never been in a relationship with another social media influencer?
My ex-boyfriend who's a model was an influencer, but he wasn't like a big one. But no, not any TikTok influencers, no.
Is there any interest there for you?
Honestly, no. I don't think so. There's not anyone that I know on TikTok that's appealing to a relationship to me.
Are there any other types of males with certain occupations that interest you?
You know,
Like you're curious to be in a relationship with, they do this?
yeah, I mean, I was talking to this guy who was a hygienist, a dental hygienist, which was pretty interesting. I was talking to a guy who was a chef, you know, whatchamacallit, real estate agent. I like the diverse ones, not the typical 9 to 5 jobs. I like whenever you're doing something that you like. That's what it is. I'm attracted to people that do things that they like, their passion, ambition.
Is there any type of occupation a male has you have no interest in dealing with because of the occupation they're in? Like, is there a no list for you? No way you'll get into a relationship with a person that does this.
Honestly, it's gonna sound very bad, but like anywhere where I'm making more than he is, I don't particularly like that. I want to be able to feel like I can be taken care of, even though I don't need to be, but it's still like a nice security thing.
Somebody watching this might ask, what if they really love that job, whatever it is, or that occupation? What if they're really good at that occupation? What if they're a pro at that occupation, but it's just not as much money-wise as you?
There's definitely different exceptions, but you just have to be able to keep up, I guess. I just don't know. Like, obviously, I'll be able to respect you, and I respect what you're doing, but, like, in a relationship-wise, I just wouldn't prefer that, no matter how much, which I would figure out that at first, so, before taking things further. So it's not like a blind side.
Got it. But nothing you want to call out. No occupation right now. No interest in.
Like a janitor. I think, yeah. I don't think I could date a janitor. Or my ex-boyfriend wanted to be a food truck owner, and I broke up with him after I found out that. Which, no offense to food truck owners, but it's just not my speed.
Now, what if they were making way more money than you with that either occupation there? Maybe they owned a janitorial company. Maybe they worked their way up. They were a janitor at one point.
If you're the CEO of the company, that's different than being an employee and being a janitor. You know, there's obviously in that field you make more than me, so there's that security. I feel like I probably sound so shallow right now. Do you think I sound shallow? And you be honest.
I don't put my personal opinion in
He
it.
thinks I sound shallow. I believe it.
You have somebody in the room
Titus,
with us.
how shallow do you think I sound right now?
Sound like a fish.
No. Okay.
Like, you don't go for any of that?
What?
Like, what do you mean shallow?
Like, I sound like I'm like a gold digger or something.
I mean, love is love. That's what you gotta go for.
Okay, yes. Love is love. Yeah.
Well, you know, everybody has a different outlook on things. Just curious on what yours are. You know, certain occupations that people have may be deal breakers for people. So just curious. Like there's some people that say, I'll never date a rapper. I'll never date a porn star. I'll never date someone that does
I
OnlyFans.
wouldn't date a porn star. I don't think I would date a rapper.
I'll never date an actor, an actress.
I could date them. But definitely not a porn star or a rapper. I could not date a rapper.
And I said actress, I know you're straight, so we'll take actress out. Actor, okay? But that's what I mean. There's people that, like, there's deal breakers.
Oh, okay. Now I definitely sounded shallow then. Yeah, no.
Do you want to redo your answer?
I'll redo my answer. I would date...
You were thinking out loud, but okay.
Yeah, I was thinking out loud. I would not date a porn star. I would not date a rapper. And I would not date a janitor.
What about athletes? Is there a certain sport that wouldn't work out for you?
Probably boxing. I couldn't date a boxer. I'd be way too worried. Way too worried. Yeah.